Savage Streets is a notorious vigilante revenge thriller in the mould of Death Wish. It was banned for both cinema and VHS release in the UK in the 80s, and I'm not surprised. Let's get into the plot. A motley crew of tough girls named the Satins go for a night out and have a run-in with the all-male Scars gang. Things get nasty as they nearly run over Brenda's mute deaf sister Heather. The girl gang joyride and trash the Scars sports car in protest. Scars then show up at the high school for a bit of mayhem and end up assaulting Heather in a gym in a prolonged and incredibly graphic fashion to rival both Death Wish 2 and Straw Dogs. Naturally, once Brenda finds out, she goes on a killing spree, but not before her pregnant friend and bride-to-be is thrown off a bridge. Let's do the bad points first. Linda Blair is incredibly hammy. She might be regarded as a cult queen now, but she never really capitalised on her amazing performance in The Exorcist, which is one of the greatest horror films of all time. A real shame, given how good Linnea Quigley is as the mute Heather, or Robert Dreyer as gang leader Jake, who reminded me a bit of Ray Liotta in Something Wild. And of course, John Vernon as the foul-mouthed Principal Underwood, who gets the best lines.
Now why don't you take your faggot asses out of here before I feed him to the cops?
The high schoolers look way too old to be even university students, giving that whole Happy Days, Saved by the Bell, American Pie dichotomy. Take your pick. Surprisingly, most of the violence is off screen, mainly showing the aftermath. I don't think anybody except the most bloodthirsty gorehound will be disappointed, but given its reputation, the violence is surprisingly restrained. So what's good about it? It's so 80s it hurts. Savage Street's cock rock soundtrack is cheesier than Stuart Little's Bell End. The fashions are fittingly bad. Big hooped earrings, bigger hair and tight leathers. The hoodlums are your grandparents' idea of what punks and metalheads look like. Did anyone actually dress like that? And if you did, have a quiet word with yourself. If you rented this back in the day, you would more than get your money's worth with cashback. The film still has power to shock with a deliberately sleazy and sadistic plot, which just gets crazier as the film goes on. A lot of these films, especially low-budget ones, can appear creaky and, well, a bit corny. By being knowingly nasty and more fun than funny, it is of its time but also timeless in some way. Savage Streets is classic stuff for those with iron stomachs and people who get the joke that it is deliberately absurd, piling on as many stereotypes and offence as possible while towing the line and occasionally leaping over it in bounds.